Hey, what's going on? This is Maud also with Try to Fail. How y'all doing out there today? Today, what I want to talk about is dealing with fear and uncertainty. A lot of things are going on. You've probably seen some of my previous videos about being in quarantine and all the things that comes along with that. This video does not take light of what's going on. People are getting sick. People are passed. Um, so there's a lot going on, a lot of anxiety going on, and a lot of fear. So what I'm going to talk about is kind of how to deal with some of those fears during this time. Things are real, things are serious, and again, we don't know how long this is going to last. I mean, I know a lot of times people are saying it's going to last this long, and some people saying it's going to last even longer. So right now, we're just at a waiting period. So the first thing I want to talk to you about, well, I have three things. The first thing is, as it relates to dealing with fear and uncertainty during these times, is try to stay positive. I know you hear that all the time, and you heard it before in years and years of being positive, staying positive. But this is the time we really need to activate that. This is a time that we really need to try to stay positive. One way to stay positive, not watching the news all the time. Of course, be abreast of what's going on, but also you don't want to bombard your mind with those things where you just kind of just scared to leave your house. So I would say try to do things that are fun. Try to think of read positive things. Read you're faith believer, Christian, read in the Bible, Islam, Quran, whatever it is that you feel that can help build your faith during these times to help you stay positive. Read those books, scriptures to hold on to. There are so many scriptures that I've learned um, as a little kid that I can still use right now and apply those to my life right now during this time. So whatever it is that you have in your life that you can use to help you stay focused and stay positive, I say use them. The second thing I would do, or the second way you can kind of deal with the fear and the uncertainty. I need to slow down. I'm going so fast. The second thing that you can do to overcome some of this fear and uncertainty and during this time is meditate. Meditate is basically sitting quiet and focusing on your breath. Deep breathing. You can do it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I've even done it for an hour. Yes, an hour. Sitting quiet for an hour. It's tough, but I'm telling you, you do that for a number of days. I promise you'll have a clearer mind and it just release some of the stress. So you have guided meditations where you can use an app like Calm or Headspace. Those are great apps. A lot of people use those. Those are like the number two apps as it relates to meditating in the App Store. So again, once you come out of meditation, you just feel a little lighter. Your mind will constantly go, but the more times you meditate, the more your mind just kind of calm down. Your body comes down. Deep breathing is a big part of it. So I would encourage you to meditate. Excuse me. The third thing I would say is get out of your head, and maybe get out of the house. I know you can't go to your favorite restaurant or go to the library or go to your favorite gym, but you can definitely get out the house and do things, whether it's playing with your kids or do things around your neighborhood. I walk around my neighborhood just about every day now since we've been in quarantine for about 30 minutes, so that helps me a lot. When I say get out, not only get outside, but also get out of your head. A lot of times we're always in the head. For me, I've been told several times that I'm always in my head. I'm thinking about things, thinking about the past, thinking about the future. So definitely do things to get out of your head. One way that I get out of my head is painting. Painting, when I paint, it forces me to use my mind, it forces me to use my hand, it forces me to be aware of what's going on. I have to use all my senses to paint. Do something that's kind of forces you to use all your senses, whether it's creating a puzzle, whether it's making music, playing an instrument, whatever. Do something to help you get out of your head. So I think those three things can help you kind of deal with some of this uncertainty and some of those fears. Try to stay away from the news as much as possible. I know you still need to know what's going on. I'm not knocking that. But again, try to watch how much you intake. And this is not to take lightly what's really going on. There are people dying, there are people sick. There are people that I've heard of kind of related, not directly connected with me, but somebody I know that has a relative or know somebody who have gotten sick and been in intensive care. So not to take this lightly. So not to take away from people who have lost their lives. My thing is, while you're in this time, and how to help deal with some of those things. Of course, be um, aware of your surroundings, and also keep yourself clean and wear a mask and be safe. But also during this time, you want to use the opportunity to have a clear mind, meaning being positive. So, and trying to not be so much in fear and having all these anxieties. I have several friends who have told me their anxiety has went up to the roof, especially with what's going on. One person I know lost their job and they're not getting paid. So I told her, luckily she has some money to save for a while, but it is serious. So, oh my goodness. Now I'm starting to think about all this stuff. Yes, definitely try to stay positive. I know some of us it's tough, but whatever you can do, have faith, and we're gonna push through this. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Leave a comment below if you have any comments. Feel free to leave them. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.